Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm here today to preview the 2012 Buffalo Bills. Yes, I'm a Bills fan. Number one, actually. Hit me up on Twitter at Sco3K5. I'm going to put a comment at the bottom. And I'm going to tag the link so y'all can go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I just wanted to make a video today to preview my team, because I think this year is going to be the year we get to the promised land, which is the playoffs. I mean, not the Super Bowl. I mean, the Super Bowl would be good too, but we haven't been there since 1999, so the playoffs just for us would be good for me. And please, hopefully, I hope they play the Ravens. Please, I live in Baltimore, and I want to see the Bills take down the Ravens. I want to see them take down the Ravens. Well, back to my point. Okay, let's start with 2011. The Bills started off 5-2, and after that, they had a game against the Redskins where Fitzpatrick gets hit by London Fletcher while he was throwing, actually, and I guess he got his ribs broke. And after that, the season just went down the tank. Fred Jackson got hurt, and C.J. Spiller did step up and make some plays, but one win, that's horrible. It's unacceptable. You have to do better than that this year, Buffalo. We got to be more consistent, especially on defense. Everybody look at our offense. I mean, Fitzpatrick did turn the ball over a lot, but come on, we gave up, what, 20, 29, 28 points per game? There's no way you can win in the NFL giving up those types of numbers. And we have to win in the division. 1-5 in the division. We had no business getting swept by the Dolphins. Come on, man. The Dolphins. Reggie Bush running for, what, almost 200 yards on us? Come on. Come on. We beat the Dolphins when we had T.O. Like, come on, man. The Dolphins, they suck. We can't lose to the teams that suck in the division. No disrespect to them, but come on. We finally got over the hump beating the Patriots. We did do that, but and the Jets, we gotta beat them. That second game, Stevie, catch the ball, baby. I mean, that didn't lose us the game, but it damn sure would have helped us win. But come on. Alright. And yeah, that's pretty much how the 2011 season went. We started off good, didn't end well, didn't make the playoffs again. And I guess it is what it is. On to 2012. Now, this off season, we picked up probably the best defensive free agent out there, Mario Williams. $100 million contract. I mean, he was hurt last year, but come on. We haven't signed nobody that good in a long time. So I can see why they spent that much money. Getting Mark Anderson over from the Patriots, he had 10 sacks last year. Our defense couldn't get to the quarterback last year at all. I mean, 23 sacks, 25 sacks or something like that in that range. And we had 10 in one game against the Redskins. So, yeah, our pass rush was horrible. And we gotta do a better job of that. We have to do a better job of that. And we re-signed our players. About time, Buffalo. About time. I've been saying this for years. We needed to do that. I'm mad they let Nate Clements walk, like, when he was good. And like, we needed to re-sign our players. Stevie was big. I mean, I know he gets into trouble. He celebrates. I mean, that's just having fun, but we had to re-sign him though, because he's like the only proven receiver on our team. The man is a beast. He can play. And I think he should have been on this year's NFL Top 100 Players. But he'll be on there next year. I think he's going to the Pro Bowl this year too. Mark my words. Put that down. And Scott Chandler, that was a good re-sign. Byron Scott. Who else we re-signed? What was that? Chad Reinhardt, I think. I think we re-signed him, or was it? I think it was one of the linemen. I know that for a fact. We let Demetrius Bell walk to Philly. But we picked up Cordy Glenn in the draft. But I think Chris Harrison is going to start the left tackle to start the season. But yeah, we have our core guys back in place. Ryan Fitzpatrick, bro, this year is set. We need you out there. Everybody is making a big deal out of the number 2 wide receiver. I don't think it's that big of a deal because Buffalo runs what, a 5-4 wide receiver set, so there's always guys out there anyway. And Donald Jones was playing pretty good before he went down last year. And watch out for Marcus Easley too. I think he gonna creep up there and shock some people. He might not get the number 2 spot right away, but I think he's coming for it. And T.J. Graham, I think he's gonna stretch the field better this season. And yeah, we should have a better pass game as far as going deeper downfield, because our pass game averaged what, about 6 yards per pass. That's not good. I mean, in the beginning of the season it was, because teams really didn't know too much about it, but once teams started like scheming it, it wasn't working out. But yeah, we picked up Mario Williams, Mark Anderson, re-signed our players. Now on to the draft, we got Stephon Gilmore, which I'm excited about, but that wasn't my pick. I thought they were going to get Michael Floyd, to be honest, but Stephon Gilmore is a great pick because if you watch our corners last year, they were getting roasted. Like Leotis McKelvin, he's right there every time. He's there every time. He just got to make the good play on the ball. Like the play against Dallas, Dez Bryant. Like, come on, he just grabbed the ball right over the top of Leotis' head. Come on, Leotis, you got to get better, baby. And the game against Oakland, when Darius Morris just, what was his name? I forgot his name. Denarius Morris or something? No. Yeah, I think it is Denarius Morris, number 17. He just scorched Leotis McKelvin. And that's not good at all. And the game against New England, where, I mean, I know Aaron Williams was a rookie, but Gronkowski was just torching him up the seam until they put George Wilson on him. He caught a pick. But we just need to get better at corner. Our safeties, I think we have 2 of the best safeties in the league. They're underrated. George Wilson and Jarius Byrd. They both can tackle, especially George Wilson. Jarius Byrd has got better at tackling because his rookie season, everybody was just saying he was good at catching picks and he couldn't tackle. But look out for our safeties. I think one of them might go to the Pro Bowl also. And who else did we? We had Stephon Gilmore, T.J. Graham, got Tank Carter, Nigel Brown. Got some good players, some good depth. I think that was one of our huge problems last year too. When our key players went down, we really didn't have no good backups to come in. So that's another reason why we tanked it last year too. But to me, in my opinion, the biggest thing is Buffalo. We have to win in our division. We just cannot keep losing to our division teams and expect to go anywhere. I don't care if we win, what, half our games outside of the division. We have to win the division games. We can't beat. It seems like we can't beat the Jets for some reason. It's like they just beat us every time. And I think that September 9th game is the biggest game of the season. Everybody looking at the rematch with the Patriots in Buffalo. That's a huge game. But the number 1 game is the Jets game, September 9th in New York. Number 1. Because right out the gate, we get to test ourselves. And I think that would basically make or break our season. We don't necessarily have to win, but I just want to see how the Bills perform. If they lay down, if it's the same old Bills, the Jets just run all over them, the defense just shut down Ryan Fitzpatrick. But if the Bills come out like they did in that second game against the Jets when they was scoring, it was going back and forth, and it was a competitive game and it came down to the wire, then okay, yeah, that's what I like to see. Then what, week 2 we got Kansas City. We beat up on them pretty bad in KC last year. But if you're a real Bills fan, you know when we play Kansas City, that's like another division opponent. Like the past couple years, we've been playing them every season, and that's a tough game. We at home though, so they will be looking for revenge after that spanking we put on them. But I think we can fight it off. It's gonna be tough. It might be some cheap shots because Eric Berry believed that Stevie hit him on purpose to take him out. Whatever. There might be some cheap shots out there, but it's gonna be a physical game. I think we can pull that out. The Browns game, for some reason, the Bills been coming up short against Cleveland too. Most recently, I remember that Monday night game. Marshawn Lynch was just beasting, and somehow we still lose that game. We did beat them, but when Peyton Hillis was on the team, man, we gotta win the winnable games. We have to win those. And so I have to take the Bills in that one. So I got the Bills. The Jets game, I would have to just level that off. I'm not gonna predict that game because we haven't beat them in a long time. So watch that one. But I do think the Bills will beat Kansas City. I think they will beat Cleveland. The New England game, we have to at least split one with them. And I think the one in Buffalo is the one we're going to get. So I think we beat them. The San Fran game, it's kind of tough. They got tough defense. We travel all the way to San Fran, West Coast. Tough game for Buffalo. I think, yeah, San Fran pull that one out. So I got what's that? 3-1. Then I got the Arizona game. Arizona's on a come up, but their quarterback play, I think our pass rush should get after Kevin Cobb a bit, and we should pull that one out. The Titans. My homeboy is a Titans fan. My homeboy Nico, and we haven't beat them in forever either. So please, Buffalo, let's get a win against the Titans. Last year, they had no business coming into Buffalo and beating us. Chris Johnson is running wild every time they play us. And come on, we have to beat the Titans. We want to get over that Music City Miracle somehow. We have to beat them. Then we get a bye week. Then it's the Mario Williams return to Houston game. People was picking Houston to be the top team in the AFC. I can't just hand them that. I mean, they made it to the playoffs with a third string quarterback, but the top seed in the AFC, come on, the AFC is tough. You can't just hand them that. And I honestly don't think they're as good as they look, because in big games they lose. So I think Buffalo can come down there and sneak one, but I don't think they will. So I think Houston pull that one out. Tough one. Probably a 3-point game. And we get Miami. Thursday Night Football, prime time. Something. We have to win that game. Come on. Wait. I skipped the game. We get New England. I don't think we go into New England and beat them. So I should have skipped that game. Yeah, back to the primetime game in Miami. We have to get that one. Have to. Just have to. Prime time. That we get a chance to show the world what we're really about. So I predict the Bills to get that one. We get Indy, Andrew Luck. We go down there, rough up the rookie. Get a win. Get Jacksonville. Jacksonville is my sleeper team in the AFC, everybody. So watch out for them. If Blaine Gabbert can step up and play, I think they went out and got him some nice weapons. So watch out for Jacksonville. But the game is in Buffalo in December, which is great for us because they're a not a Miami team, a Florida team. And I think they're not ready for that cold. They're not ready for it. So I think we get that win. The Rams, same thing. A dome team, December game in Buffalo. And I think the Rams still got a couple more years before they get back to what they was. And I think we get that one. We play Marshawn Lynch and the Seattle Seahawks in Toronto. I think we get that win too. But I think Marshawn have a good game though. I think he's gonna have a good game. And get a rematch against the Dolphins at Sun Life. It's tough to pick the Bills to sweep a division opponent because we haven't done it in so long. But I think this is the year we finally do it. I believe in them. I will take them in that game against the Dolphins. And then the Jets game at the Ralph, last game of the season. Another division game. Tough call. But we at home. Come on. That's probably the game to decide whether or not we go to the playoffs. Have to win that game. And then by then, maybe the Jets then had their quarterback controversy with Tebow and Sanchez. And maybe they starting to spiral out of control. And right, we can pounce right on. Get the win. But to be a Bills fan, I watched them for so long. It's hard to pick him twice against the same opponent. Now, but I didn't pick the Jets the first time. I mean, I didn't pick the Bills the first game, but the Jets games are hard to pick because the Bills haven't beaten them in so long either. Everybody talks about the Patriots, but what about the Jets? You haven't beaten them either. So I'm not gonna pick that game again. Those games are wait and see. I think we can beat Miami though. That's why I picked those games. And the New England game, we proved last year that we can play with them. So I think we can split with them again. Or maybe even sweep them. But the Jets game, that's tough, man. I don't know. Hopefully Stevie goes off against Reeves again. I did enjoy that. Just watching Stevie just get all up in Darrelle Reeves last year. I did enjoy watching that. But yeah, all in all, I think Buffalo maybe around 9-7, 10-6, 11-5, running that range. 8-8. Yeah, 8-8, 9-7, 10-6, 11-5, running that range. And if we can get in between 10-6 and 11-5, I think we will in that playoff drought. And shock some people. Because I think we will win. If we make it, we will win that first wild card game. I think so. But that's too far ahead right now. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can say about them right now. 10-6, 11-5. I predict the Bills will make the playoffs for the first time in what, 12 years? And that's good enough for me. So that's it, yeah. Go Bills. Follow me on Twitter, everybody. I will be posting more of these videos soon. So, just keep yourself tuned in. Let's go, Buffalo.